live. Welcome back. Sitting here with me is Jennifer. Now, she's absolutely convinced that her husband of 4 years, Brian, has been cheating on her throughout their entire marriage. Why? For starters, Jennifer found Brian in a car behind a hotel with a strange woman. And that's not all. Women have told Jennifer they've been inside her home and have even shown Jennifer provocative pictures of themselves with Brian. And guess what? Brian vehemently denies ever touching these women. So let's listen to Brian explain how innocent he is.
My wife Jennifer just doesn't trust me because she's insecure and paranoid. I look young. I'm a very nice guy. I can't help it if these ladies are attractive. I'm a half white. I'm half Cuban. I can't help it. The ladies love the Latino charm. My wife Jen is pissed that I watch porn. That doesn't mean I'm sleeping with other women. She even accused me of sleeping with a coworker and a neighbor. I want these accusations to stop. It's not my fault these women like me. I want to prove to Jennifer that I love her and I only want to be with her.
Whoa! So you really married some kind of stud, huh? The women are just flocking to him. What happened with this co-worker?
We were at home and this girl randomly called the house asking to speak to my husband, and I asked her, of course, I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
And she got nasty with me. Who are you to ask me who I am? And I said, okay, well, I'm his wife, so if you want to speak to him, you're not going to be nasty. And I hung up on her. And a couple days later, she called the house again and was persistent upon speaking with him, and I refused to let her speak to him, and I called her the B word and hung up the phone.
How was Brian about you?
He threw the phone against the wall, started beating the wall, saying that I was nasty, I had no right to be nasty to her, and proceeded to leave the house. He took off to go find her.
You saw him later on in the car park?
I was hanging out with my mom for a little while, crying to her, and I went to go try to find him, and I found him behind this hotel in the car with this girl.
Doing anything?
They weren't doing anything, they were just in the dark. And he got out of the car and came over to the car with me, and he said that he wasn't doing anything with them. And I called her the B word again, and he started flipping off at me, saying he was going to get a divorce, that I didn't have to talk to her that way.
Is that the only time that that's happened, when some woman's just randomly contacted you and said, you know, hi, is Brian there?
No, I had to go away for a little while, sadly, and for 9 months when I came back. The first day I was home, he got a phone call on his phone, and he happened to be at the bathroom, so I answered it. And it was this girl asking for him, and I asked who this was, and she said it was his girlfriend.
Oops.
And I talked to her, and she was very nice to me. You know, she told me about coming, sneaking in my bedroom while my grandmother was asleep, sneaking in the window.
Did she know?
She described things in my room. She knew all my animals' names.
So when you told Brian this one, you said she was psychic?
Yes, that she was psycho, so I told her to come over to the house.
I said psychic? I mean, she knew all the pets' names. How'd you know that?
Exactly. So I told her to come over to the house so I could see how he would react. And of course, he went crazy. He said, oh, you're psycho, you're crazy, get off my property. I don't know you, I've never talked to you.
To this woman?
Yeah. And she's sitting there crying, you know you love me, I was pregnant with your kids and all this stuff.
So how many women do you think he's been with? What do you think?
There's been at least 5 or 6 different instances.
What? So here's a big question. Why are you with this guy?
Other than that, he's a very awesome man. And he is loving.
Can I ask if your sex life has changed since all of this has gone on?
No.
Has it got better?
No.
Just any new moves? Because that's all.
No.
No new moves. So nothing's changed that way. What are you going to do if the lie detector comes back and confirms your deepest, darkest fears that he's been messing around?
I have my grandma on hold back home ready to pack his stuff and put her on the street.
And if he's telling the truth?
I'm more than willing to get on my knees on this stage and beg his forgiveness and all, but let's marriage work out.
Okay, well, before we get to the results, it's time to meet this Latin lady killer. Try and hold yourselves back in the audience then, ladies. Brian, please come on out. Well, so, am I right in saying that a lot of ladies come on to to you?
They do. I treat them as a friend.
Yeah.
Not anything more, not anything less. But this one here takes that the wrong way.
So are you saying because you're friendly with these women, they get friendly with you? Do they cross the line, these other women?
She says they do. She is nuts. She thinks I sleep with everybody.
So tell me, so when she found you in the car behind, in the...
There was no car.
Yeah, but were you with that woman behind the...
Yeah, because I was explaining to her, see, she was a friend of mine and a co-worker. I worked with her.
So the lady who came, the lady who could describe your house and your dogs, your pets' names, and the doggy that came up and said, you know,
that was a completely different woman.
Has she been to the house?
Well, she'd only been there like
Why was she shouting? What did you say she was saying?
She was pregnant with his kid. They were in love with each other. That he was going to leave me when I got home.
That is completely untrue.
So this woman just made that up?
Exactly.
Has any woman ever sent you naked pictures?
Well, apparently, but I never even saw them.
He didn't get to see him. He didn't get to see him.
So you've never ever cheated on Jennifer?
No.
There's just one more thing. What we did, we decided to see if Brian is as innocent as he's saying. So we put him in one of our offices with a hidden camera. And a female investigator. Let's see what happened.
I actually treat women right and nice and kind, and not like some total fool, and they kind of just so about that. It's not really. I mean, painting someone new every time, it's a devil. So, my wife's actually Facebook friends with a few chicks I've been, but she doesn't know it. If I was a single man, we'd be heading back to your place right by now.
Brian?
I have nothing to say about that.
It speaks for itself. Well, it's time to find out if all of the other denials are being truth or lies. Brian, are you ready for your lie detector result? We asked you, have you had sexual intercourse with a co-worker? You said no. The lie detector determined next.
Hidden camera thing? I mean, that was just a joke.
Going through the commercial break right now.
My wife Jennifer just doesn't trust me because she's insecure and paranoid. I want to prove to Jennifer that I love her, and I only want to be with her.
What happened with this co-worker?
She's sitting there crying. You know you love me. I was pregnant with your kid and all this stuff.
So you've never ever cheated on Jennifer?
No.
We put him in one of our offices with a hidden camera.
If I was a single man, we'd be heading back to your place right by now.
Well, it's time to find out if all of the other denials are being truth or lies. Brian, are you ready for your lie detector result? We asked you, have you had sexual intercourse with a co-worker? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful. We asked you, do you have an addiction to porn? You said no. The lie detector determined you were not being truthful. Have you had sexual intercourse with this neighbor, with the neighbor? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful. We asked you, since you've been together with Jennifer, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? You said no. The lie detector determined you were not being truthful. We asked you, did you have sexual intercourse with other women while Jennifer was away? You said no. The lie detector determined you were not being truthful. behaviour in that room with our decoy there. You know, you're coming to a show